welcome to the stream. Hi, how is everybody doing? And today, my digital art software is on because it was supposed to be the digital art stream, but to be honest, I am feeling not so great. I'm feeling not so great physically, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to be productive today. So yeah, hi Missy, welcome to the stream. So today is what I will call the wildcard stream. It's the stream where I have absolutely no idea what to do. So you can tell me, should I work on this to at least be a little bit productive on something art related and do the thumbnail for my next Sims 4 stream? Should I work on my comic? Should I work on an other artwork? I have some artworks open, for example the outro artwork for my comic, or the banner, or something like this. Or, and this is a quickie, I can boot up the Sims 4 real quick and do another stream in the ugly house, or play my personal save, or boot up the Sims 3, because these are the games that really relatively quickly boot up on my computer. For the Sims 2 I will need to wait 20 minutes, so I'm not I kind of wanted to play the Sims 2, but I realized that we will need to finish the round at Bow household and send Emerald to college and possibly play a little bit through college, and I am not ready for that because college is very long and tedious, and I need to find the mod to make it shorter first. So yeah, and of everything, I was doing a little bit cross stitch. I bought the pattern online. I bought yesterday or a day. No, not yesterday. I bought the floss required, and I'm looking at the PDF and doing a little bit of cross stitch. This will say Gen AI is for losers, which is a sentiment that I absolutely agree with. So this is why it will be on a cross stitch. So yeah, and what else? And other things, exciting things that might be coming to the channel. I bought capture card. I bought a video capture card, so-called video and audio grabber. Well, yeah, video and audio grabber. So I will figure out somehow how to connect my PS2 to this and play The Sims Busting Out, and possibly how to connect my old laptop to it. Not this one, even older laptop, and hopefully boot up some of my 90s games on that laptop and stream that too. So yeah, but until then, I don't know. Until a better idea comes to mind, I will scoot a little bit closer and work on this. So the concept for this piece is, oh wait, also one thing I wanted to do. I want to add new source, get a window. Yes, it will be chat, because I'm I cannot pick OBS. Oh, this is BS. This is so BS. Wait. This is such a BS. I need to get the whole screen. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I want to see the yes, I want this one. Yes. Hello. I don't want the cursor on this one. Yes. I want to only be able to show this because I realize this and only to turn this on when I need it, when I see there's something funny happening in the chat. So I will be then the editing Nina in the future will be able to be like, oh, this is something fun and like a chat message worth immortalizing. So I will be just, oh, for 1 second, you know, enough for the editing Nina to just take a screen cap of this chat and put this like later in the editing, because I feel like since I made the switch to stream also on YouTube, and also like the rules that forbid like showing chat from Twitch to YouTube, because people are missing the content, like when you're streaming on other services at the same time. Like, I don't think anybody is missing the content because it was visible, and also I couldn't make it so that the YouTube chat was also seen alongside the Twitch chat, because I used to have the chat window above me, but it only showed the Twitch chat, which was for me strange because I'm using the same like stream elements like overlay system, and at the same time I'm using the stream elements live, which is the plugin for multi-streaming. So I'm like it's made by the same people, like it should be compatible and show the multi-chat instead of the Twitch chat, you know. But okay. But I figured out, okay, so I'm turning off the chat. But there were so many times where the chat was like so funny, and I, for example, like had not read the message out loud, and I was just laughing, and in the future I wouldn't even know what I'm laughing at, and this would be something that it's worth saving. So I hope that with this I will be able to just, you know, periodically like turn on and off like chat real quick, to just get the screen caps of the stream. And yes, you might say, but Ina, you can also record the stream and record all your OBS setup. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't have as many disk space. Like, some people probably don't know how much a video really weighs when it comes to like memory usage, let alone a 2-hour stream video. 2-hour video. It weighs 2 gigabytes. Yes. Thank you for asking. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Up until anything like better comes up, like when it comes to like ideas on what to do, or be like, Nina, I want to see your family, or I want to introduce me to your like scenes, or Nina, I want to show me this artwork or that artwork, or I don't know, boot up your camera and show us how you're cross stitching or something like this. So up until the better idea comes up, I will be like trying to power through my inner laziness today and do something creative. So yeah, so this idea for this particular illustration came from Dead Piece. Like, of course, like lately any like silly good idea comes from Dead Piece. So Dead Piece first off built this wonderful ugly house for me to refurbish in The Sims 4, but I need to refurbish starting with 0 money, like through the gameplay, earning money through the gameplay, and not like putting the like mother load cheat or like refurbishing this house like in like in the free build mode, you know. So so yeah, so the whole point of the challenge is to have a freaking ugly house and try to make it beautiful, but only earn money through the gameplay. There are like additional rules whether or not you can sell some collectibles, whether or not you can have like yeah, mainly when it comes to collectibles. So yeah, so that. And Beast during the stream said that this is the little Nina that could, you know, based on the little engine that could, and this sparked the idea in my head to have like the little derpy Nina, no, the little derpy Nina with a paintbrush, because not only in The Sims I am painting as a mean of survival, but also it is like a paintbrush for like painting the rooms, you know, so it's also like a symbol of refurbishing everything, and also a simoleon bill. Yes, the paragraph symbol is the symbol of the simoleons, the currency in The Sims. Yes. So I'm holding these two, and I'm like looking very like cautious at this monstrosity. Very like unsure, like I don't know what to do. I'm like little Nina, and this is the big freaking 4 stories, because in The Sims 4 you can't build above 4 stories. In The Sims 2 you could with the cheat. You could with the cheat. In The Sims 4 you can't, which is so stupid, but okay. So yeah, and the little Nina that could, yes. So I yeah. So the plan is to make it like kinda in the style of the cover. So I'm leaning towards. I do think. Well, this house has lots of oranges, so I think I would like get the colors of the smoke like behind the house, but leave the rest of the sky like this orangey golden yellow, you know, hue. The grass can be green. I don't know whether or not I would like I would try to make it as big as and intimidating, so maybe I will put a little bit of a hill in here, even though the Sims in this position on these slots there is like absolutely no hills, because it's The Sims. Basically everything is freaking flat in here, in The Sims 4. So yeah. So I will start as usual from the back to front. So I will start from the sky. So then, but new layer. And I start make a gradient. From orange to this like, from yellow to this like peach color. Okay, this is the second layer. The third layer will be me using the colors of the smoke here to wait. Oh yeah. this is the house with the like proper perspective. I also shortened the palm at the top to be shorter, so I can make the whole structure bigger in here. So yeah, so let me get like start from here, but have it open because I need to make sure that all these like purple and teal and blue and white is behind the house to make it to not make the impression that all these oranges and yellows from the house would disappear because of the background. You know, this is why the train here is blue, because it's a complementary color to the orange. And and because it's a complementary color to orange, it's a color that has the biggest contrast against orange, which means it's better visible. So in order to make everything like visible and like easier to understand for for any viewers, like this is why I'm taking these blues and putting them as a complementary colors in here, just in front of the house. So the orange of the house would be seen better, even though I used orange partially in the in here. Okay, so let me just use a little bit of those. Stream elements. Why are you asking me to stretch? I have done close to nothing yet. Okay, time for the grass. The grass, I will also take the colors for the grass. Would I use the same? Okay, so this is the small Nina is here, so small Nina would need to be here. Okay, let's okay, this is not the greatest grass. Maybe I will just slightly, yeah. Okay, let me take like a middle color for this grass. And make the, okay, so the, where's the sun in this picture? It is behind the camera on the right, because I see it based on the shadows, you know. The house barely casts a shadow. I think this shadow behind here is the shadow cast by house, but judging by the shadow of this bush, I think the sun is behind the camera on the upper right corner, like somewhere here but behind the camera. So yeah, and because of that, the shadow needs to be behind the house. Yes, so around here and behind Nina, behind the little Nina. Yeah, and a third color, it is already like a teal, like more emerald green and teal. So let me use, maybe use a slightly textured brush. Ooh, okay, this is a good brush, but okay, and a little bit of general texturizing. Like the scale of the whole picture is like skewed, so I am not positive about putting like the individual strands of grass here. Maybe a little bit of yellow strands to bring back the not the warmth of the green that is used here. And I see little flowers, so let's pick the colors of the flowers from the flowers directly and just put like just small flowers, you know. I want to be inspired and take from these like from this cover as much as I could, in order to invoke the feeling that yes, this is the direct reference, you know. So yeah, so this is the background. I think I should start at this house. So I want this house to be okay. I think I will first duplicate this layer in order to keep this layer intact. And first thing I want to do is to select the house away from the background, because we already have a different background. I already have a different background, so I want to get the house out of the background. I want to then use like some sort of layers that would balance the colors, because the colors, the shading in The Sims 4, the colors used in The Sims 4 is much different than the colors used in the vintage book. Like we see, like there are purples used to shade, like the elephant here is periwinkle pretty much, which is like the light blue, light lavender color. You know, the smoke has like undertones of lavender. Highlights, especially here on the grass, have like yellow undertones. So it is like, you know, it has the cohesive palette, where in The Sims 4 shadows are very much blue. Like compare these two colors. Like this color looks orange right now, and this color looks blue. Like this shadow is effing blue. And also I need to like marry the grass that I've already drawn to the grass that is here. Like we need to show the pond, okay? We need to show the pond, we need to show the Barbie chickens. How I can do this, I have no idea. And maybe I will also use the line extraction tool to make the house, because I want the little Nina will be like inked and colored, like fully inked and colored, to give like more cartoony feel. I kind of want to do similar things to the house, but to not like to not be an absolute masochist and not to trace every line from the scratch. Like I will try and use the line extraction tool. If I fail, I will keep it as is, because there is, okay, maybe not a lot of lines. The style of this cover in particular is pretty much lineless. But yeah, but in order to fit with the Nina and with the border around the letters, I think this would be this. I am thinking maybe if I should write something like this, like the little Nina that could, the story, like the challenge, like challenged by dead bees, struggling, instead of featuring Nina Ha and be like, oh my god, and be like you know, and I know that it would work better if it was like more compact, but I want to use it as a as the stream thumbnail in the future. So I'm like, if I want to use it as a stream thumbnail, I need to make it like the thumbnail size. So this is what, 1900 by 1080, something like that. So yeah, so the proportions of the picture already like skewed how big the house should be, how big the lettering should be. Where's my lettering? Where is my lettering? Yeah. So yeah. So maybe if there would be like, I wonder what is the font. I know there is like online services that finds the fonts based on the picture you provide. Because in terms of the title, I could find every like letter that I need, like the little Nina, there is already like N in engine, I in engine, N in engine, and A in vet. So making the little Nina that could was relatively easy, But in this case, it would be like a bit harder. I might like use a different font or font that looks similar enough. But yeah. So yeah, so right now let's try and divide the background. And I know that I can use the wand tool and select the colors. Okay, maybe like, yeah, select the colors. But this is like not a perfect tool. And okay, let's say that I selected this color, which is the sky. Okay, I yeeted this color. You see a lot of like artifacts here, like around the objects, and I know there is a ceiling behind here, and there is also the ceiling here. So right now the wand like properly recognized that yes, this is a different color. I should not like yeet it and select it. But I fear if I select like other colors, like some parts that are crucial might be like here, for example. This is also the color of the sky, but this is also the color of the ceiling, so I cannot yeet it away. So in cases like this, like yeah, for example here, like this is the color of the foundation. Like in The Sims 4, this kind of foundation has low transparency, while in The Sims 2 it's this, but I will be quiet on that. So unfortunately I might need to use a brush and erase around the elements. Like I can like use lasso tool at first and just select like big areas where I know it's like obviously the sky, but this is not automated because I am aware what element, you know, because of the context, I am aware what elements are the sky, and what element is not, and what elements are to be eat away and what not. The good thing is that there are not many organic structures in here. Like the palm would be the most difficult, but everything else is pretty much geometrical, so I can get away with like using a line tool to erase. Oh, for example, here. This is the By the way, who cannot wait for the next ugly house? Huh? What have I? For the next ugly house stream. Okay, now here I need to be a little bit more cautious because I want to keep the terrain with Barbie chickens and stuff. I don't know how well I will be, how well I will like I will like marry the grass to the grass that I have drawn. Some blurring might come into play, but right now I need to, unfortunately, Brown roulette stream. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hello? Ah, no. No. You're referring to the tummy hurt. No, tummy hurt for a different reason. The reason not causing any like emergency bathroom breaks. Fortunately. Unfortunately, I am very like grumpy. I am very grumpy, and I was like, no, I don't want to stream, but then I was thinking like, oh my god, if I don't want to stream, then I was like, then I will need to draw something else or do something else and not be productive, and then I felt guilty because to me I should be like putting artwork every 3 days, you know, do art like at least some art. So yeah, exactly that. So yeah. So today is a wildcard stream as well, because I'm like, okay, like I planned for digital art, but at the same time I'm like, oh, there was no comic like recently. At the same time I felt like, but I don't kind of want to do the comic today, like I'm not in the mood. At the same time I'm like, but I'm not in the mood to drawing either. And I was like, okay, I'm leaving this to the fate. Whatever the chat decides, it will be. I started drawing just to like power through it, and like, and yeah, I am waiting for like better ideas. Like I said, I can do this, work on comic, or I can put up like quickly boot up Sims 3 on or the Sims 4 and play for a bit. Instead, I started like making thumbnail art for like the next one of the next streams. What you hyped about? Tell me. Tell me. Also, how are you doing? How is Anna and how are the kitties? Okay, here I will need a little bit of... I can use the copy stamp in order to marry this together. Or maybe just copy the... You know what? You know what? This is fine. A release of fire red and blue release. Oh my god. You're pissed at your job. What else did you do? But to be honest, no, this is like a bad situation. Anna is changing the field. Do I understand correctly? I'm asking if Anna is changing her field of the job, because you say she's on a proofreading and editing course, and I thought she was working in a different field. So I'm asking if I understand correctly that she's changing her field of work from what she used to do. Okay. Understood. Okay, there are a couple of organic shapes here. also recently I put all my streams in their designated playlists on YouTube. So yeah. So everything is up. So everything is in order, considering the, you know, YouTube side. Okay, I think, wait, let me check. Okay, these are like some very small bits here and there. Yeah, now I need to think, how will I make the blue bits from the shading? How would I make them more purple? Yeah. So, Chiradan, if you are wondering, Ina, what the heck you're doing? Why are you like erasing stuff around this like strange object? To which I say, like, to which I would say a very old, very typical YouTube answer. It's for the video. But yeah, but I am making like an illustration, and that I want to use as a thumbnail for the next stream from The Sims 4, based on the interaction from the previous stream from The Sims 4 and the idea that it sparked. So yeah, so I'm cleaning the screenshot from the background as much as I physically can. And then I will look at me and think about the consequences of my actions up to this point, and about what the heck what I'm going to do next. Listen, maybe it's my charm, maybe it's masochism. But no, I know that sometimes I am so like masochistic in this, where there might be like easier. Like I already lasso around the bigger bits. right now I only have like these like small bits and bits that are too close to the that have the color that is too close to the color of the sky to be like automatically eaten. Okay, now the Barbie chickens, because we need to have at least one Barbie chicken visible. Oh, thank God pink is complementary to green. I am able to see what I'm erasing. It doesn't have that this one in particular is pretty much so on front that it looks like a straight line. Okay, and before I call it done, I want to add stroke effect. Yeah, so I can see where I have not erased properly. For example, here. Yeah, it will take me some time. But it's okay. It's for art, okay? Okay, this part I cannot erase because it's away from the it's off the frame. But yeah, but I hope that this will be enough for me, enough of a kick for me to work on the comic tomorrow and on Saturday. The next page has only, you know, only 2 panels. But oh my God, one of these panels like it's really big. It takes 2/3 of the page and it's like area panel with complicated perspective, and I literally put it up scenes so I can take the pictures of this area again. I don't know what happened with my previous pictures, but fortunately my set is still there. Which reminds me, oh my god, I need to figure out which school Nest attends and find like the good. Well, maybe not which school Nest attends, but I need to find like how the school gates in dense urban areas look like. I am doing, Chirilan here asked me how I am. I could be doing better, like I am still looking for flat, and we were visiting one flat, but after 4 days I placed an offer and it turns out it was already like sold out. After 4 days, 4 days after I visited the flat. And between, during these 4 days, I contacted my financial advisor. I know where I'm standing financially right now when it comes to, in terms of me like getting a mortgage to cover this flat. And when I came back with my offer, it turns out, oh, I was too late. And it's like, it put such a big damp in my mood, like a terrible damp in my mood. Like I was like, oh, this was such a good flat. It was such a good flat. Like I would be like I was fine with it as is. Like even though there were some like things that would need fixing, like buying a fridge because they took away the fridge, the owners, and a washing machine, so I will need to buy a new washing machine, and like some quirks like getting to the toilet through the wardrobe door. Wonderful. So yeah, like little like quirks, but it was so good. But it was really like a good price. Like it was less than 10k per square meter, and I'm so mad it got snapped away from me. So yeah, I'm mad about this. Then, like last weekend, like job-wise, job is okay. Job is the regular business, So nothing like nothing special is happening at my job right now. Like nothing like of concern. So yeah. I will DM you. But I don't know. I feel like recently I should leave like. Okay, there are a couple factors. One factor is the price, which makes my district like the best outcome. Second is my mental health, like, and mental comfort, and I don't know how well I will like operate in absolutely like foreign district or even outside of Warsaw. Like how if I would not totally like shut myself in the house, like, and be like, oh my god, there are so many strangers, there is like everything is foreign, I don't know where to shop, I don't know where to buy groceries and stuff. And so like for my mental like mental comfort, like I'm leaning towards like being here closer. And third reason is that I don't know, maybe it's the oldest daughter syndrome or something like that. Whatever TikTok is like, it's like whatever new TikTok has a new diagnosis for. But I feel like that right now responsible for my parents, especially right now when they cannot differentiate between like AI and reality. And I had to tell my mom that this video of Yu Menglong in America's Got Talent is fake. Please, mom, he did not sing this song. This is not his song. It was all generated. Also, why is Elon Musk on the audience? Like, what the heck? Also, why this channel put it up 5 months after his death? And, you know, to help navigate my mom with that. And, you know, keep some tabs on them. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I should be finding something closer here. So yeah. So I'm not super like positive about living like this district. Okay. So I have this. Now question. Okay, let me duplicate this. So I can have like the original unaltered here, and maybe I have something. Oh yeah, and also the other thing that happened this weekend, I went to Wrocław with my sister to go to the Underground Cats Podziemne Kocury Indie Comic Festival, and there were a lot of my webcomic making friends there. So it was good to see them for the first time, IRL, and you know, snack some comics. Oh, I will show you something. I will show you because I know what you're reading. I know what you're reading, Tyrannon, and I think you will be interested in those. Oh, you're going to your in-laws. Good luck. Okay, let me change to my face cam. I was showing this already last stream, but yeah, third volume of Hawk Song. Yes, and the new premiere. This is the prequel spin-off. It was premiering on the festival, so I got those. And among many other like comics prints and little zines. Yeah. The nearest con, I don't know if she will be in then. Okay, there is Warsaw Fantasy Con. I think like the spring edition is like pretty soon. I think like she's tabling at many cons. The closest ones is it's in Poznań. Poznański Festiwal Sztuki Komiksowej is in April in Poznań. I kind of want to go because there will be even more of my friends tabling. So I want to, you know, go at least like maybe like have a trip here and there, you know. The trains to Poznań are really fast. Yeah. I was even not aware that the first tom was up yet. And this is the first. Wait. And this is even the first part of third act, you know. And so yeah, I have not read yet. I have not read Vianek yet. I need to check. Vianek is it must be on Meko.ink. So I will, you know, check it out. But I'm not a big horror fan. I'm sorry. I'm such a wuss. So in I don't know where the Warsaw Fantasy Expo is exactly. I think also like kinda April, May. The con is in March. Yeah, so I kind of want to go because there will be the third edition of the Sims Village, and there will be a lot of Polish Sims tubers there, and I want to meet them. And I wanted to go last year, but people, you know, with whom I wanted to go, I don't want to say they dipped on me. Not necessarily they dipped on me. Okay, I don't like this brush. I have the... Oh, Grassy Smudge. I have a brush called Grassy Smudge. Oh, okay. Maybe smaller particle size. It will be like hashtag good enough for what I have in mind. Because I want to be able to blend this whole like grass situation around here. At least a little bit. Okay. Maybe I should extend this green outwards rather than this green inwards. Okay, this Barbie chicken got obliterated. Okay, rip. Oh. But yeah, but other than that, I am managing. I am kinda managing. Like, my thyroid is doing like some wild hoops, and I need to go back to my doctors. And it's stupid because my last blood test showed that, oh, your thyroid is your body is trying to kill your thyroid, but everything else is great, so you need no medication. And here I am, like, looking at my blood test results and be like absolutely mortified of the like antibodies level, and I'm like, how is this okay? Like, how could you look at this and be like, yeah, this is like okay? So yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm working on this. You know what? From far away, this blending doesn't look half bad. Tiradan, this is the honorary master derailer. And oh yeah, you ask how is Maciant? Please, you ask how is Maciant? Maciant is very busy right now. Like, he has really like he's doing good. Like, he's in high spirits right now. But lately this week, like, his work is killing him, and I mean, it's keeping him very busy, not killing him as in like, you know, it's not a life or death situation, but it's like keeping him really busy. And also it's still the fact that we're in the winter time and South Africa is like 1 hour, 1 hour forward, towards, forward, you know, forward when it comes to hours, you know. Hey, it doesn't look half bad. The, you know, the blurring I did right now. Yes, bees. Yes, bees. I am drawing my book. Don't ask me how long it took me, you know, to select this poem from the whole house. It took me 10 minutes, but but still for the dramatic effect. Yeah. Okay, so I have this. Yeah. I want now to make because shading in the Sims 4 is very blue. I want it to be purple. So let me add a correction layer and use a gradient map. Okay, I will put it as okay, but connect it right now to the house layer. I'm sorry. And use okay. Okay, maybe I will pick the lighter yellow. Okay, this one can be this. This one can be this color. This one can be this color. Okay. Now I need maybe my purple. This I will lead away. Maybe this I will replace with this. Okay. So I set up a gradient map saying that the darkest area will be purple, the lightest area will be cream with green and salmon pink. With pink and salmon. No, I have not drew it from scratch, bees. Look, this is the screenshot. I select, well, I tried to select the sky, but only was able to select only, like, I used lasso tool and eraser to erase around, and I blurred this with the grass. And now I try to use gradient map in order to, yeah, make it a little bit more cohesive with the rest of the colors in here. So I can now, for example, let me make oranges more orange, move green here, but add another color of lavender. Maybe switch around? No. Ah. So I'm using right now a filter. Well, not a filter per se, but wait. Okay. So I want the shadows to be purple. Listen, your words, not mine. You said this, and you build this. You build this. Okay, where is this blue? Okay, this blue is here. So I can maybe I will replace this with no. Kinda want to put the blue, a little bit of blue on it. Maybe this. Ooh, interesting. It's slightly lighter. Okay. No, the green one here was better. Let me just pick like this. Oh, I think maybe instead of okay, this is now the filter of like indie game. But I want oh my god, what mode would be the best? I want to replace the shadows with these colors. No. But there was an option to like cycle through all of the overlay without all of the modes without clicking, and I don't know which one was that. Oh my god. Ooh, okay, darker color. Ooh, okay. Okay, darker color. This works, but yeah, the oranges are... You know what I can do? Because I want to keep the oranges. I only want to keep, to make the shadows purple. But I can, in theory, use the airbrush and erase parts of the clipping mask. The little Nina that could, oh my god. Oh. I mean, I have the wrong layer. I have the like text prepared, but I need to like trace a little bit. Okay, so let me parts of that, for example here, for example here, the parts that don't require this violet treatment. For example here, or the grass, or the Barbie chickens. Which, by the way, bees, notice that I selected outside of the Barbie chickens. Only one Barbie chicken was harmed, unfortunately, but it was for the greater good. Okay, so I will erase around parts that are not in the shadows. Okay, so here, here, yeah, here. Because I want to, you know, keep the absolute crazy colors that you have here. But I want to make the shadows less blue and more purple. And this was like my goal here, because if you notice the colors that are used in the original illustration that I am, basing this whole thing on, like, that I'm basing this whole thing on, then you'll notice that the shadows are not, that you'll notice like the shadows, especially you can see it on the elephant and in the cloud, they are not blue, they are purple. So there is like a slight purple tint in the shadows. So I felt like I need to do this because the shadows in the Sims 4 are too blue and not a purple. No! Bad Twitch. Why are you punishing my viewers with ads? Oh, and another thing I want to do is, let me duplicate this layer, okay? And I know that the shadows are back to the blue, because it is because it's on a different layer. But I want to use this and edit. There was layer. Yeah, convert to lines and tones. Yes, there's an option. Yeah, to convert to lines and tones, and I want to see how well it will detect lines in order to add a little bit of like to make it look like I drew it, so yeah, so let's use yeah, I want lines. Okay. Okay, so these are the lines that got here from yeah, let me set them outside. So these are the lines. This is the original. These are the lines based on it. If I put multiply and a very light like this is not ideal. Let me try it again. Layer. I think there was also another like way to do this. I believe this had like more options. Okay, I only want. Okay, I think I got. Okay, I was fiddling with some options and got worse effect. Great. But I remember you can do this. Maybe it's because the some thresholds and filters on the entrance, filters on the output are different. Yeah. Let me check it again. Okay, so let's change this. Oh my god. But wait, to be honest, this will give me the outline of the. This gave me the outline of the whole place. This is not bad. This is not terrible. Like I can now like. Erase the areas with some of the artifacts and leave only the outline, but on the other hand I can generate the outline like by you know, using the stroke effects. So this would be like very similar. So I think I will ditch the idea of the outline. Yeah, because I am not, like, I am masochistic, but not as masochistic to outline this whole stuff by hand. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this is the OG, this is the duplicate. Okay, I need the duplicate just in case. Okay, let's, yeah, typography. Where is my, yeah, the layer with typography. Wait, this is the layer with type, yeah, okay. Okay, we're back. Okay. So here I'm using like line tool, size 5, and shifting, wrong color, wrong layer even. So yeah, so I'm tracing the letters because I'm not trusting, although what should be easier? Me tracing all of those letters, you know, like this, or me trying to clean the background from those? What will be harder? Okay, but it would be good if, no, but not bad. It would be better if, you know what, let me select everything back and scale this like, oh, okay. There are some like, okay, I hate these artifacts. Like, I hate these artifacts. No, I already have the Nina here. So I don't need to reorder the letters, but yeah. I'm like, maybe only one. Okay, this is better, but I still need to clean up. Do some cleanup, but maybe it will be wrong layer. You know, do this and use some line tools. For example, here. But I hate those artifacts. Oh, this is a good idea. Wait, let me try it. Okay, I need to add more tolerance. Nah, not good enough. Not good enough for me. I will clean this relatively quickly. So yeah. That all the letters that I needed for my name were already there. That I had no like need for you know, searching for this particular font or like trying to make the letters myself. Yeah. Oh, this is the website. Yeah, I was talking about this website before, so maybe I will take it from the OG. Okay, screen cap, right? Yeah, I was talking like before the stream, like at the beginning of the stream of the website. Okay, it can be in my downloads, and also I kinda want to get these. Okay, so I got the title, this font, the red font, and the and this font. So yeah. Pretty necessary, yes. Of course, the cookies. That's for my cookies. And I had none because I'm fasting. Okay. Yeah, like, yeah, identify this font. This one is similar. This one is also similar. A lot of the skeleton fonts really, there are lots of fonts like in the Art Deco style. Oh my god, the fake Cyrillic font. Oh my god, when you try to like read the Cyrillic like for real, it's like okay. This one actually like replaced the g sound with the proper like character for the g sound in Cyrillic, and used the H letter, which in Cyrillic is the N. Yeah, is N, but you will think that you will use this for the H sound in English, but no. For H sound, you use the X. This is why Russians laugh in ksa 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 and not ha 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 ha, you know? But yeah, not not perfect. Yeah, I will need to. Okay, but I will. But let's check. Let's grab the little Nina that could. Oh, wait, I can like sample this. Ooh, this one is. I'm looking at the picture. Wait, this one. This is pretty close. This font is like squished. This one is squished, yeah. But it is the closest one. What is it? Bronzetti small caps condensed bold. Okay. Okay. Let's get a new image and check the font for. Oh God, not here. Not open in the. Okay, this is Italia bold. Okay. No, not the graphic. Oh my God. Open this in the new. Okay. And let me actually open this one again. I'm not seeing what anybody is writing right now. I'm looking for that font. So let's get it. Let's get it again. Just open in the new and in the new tab. Okay, and search for this one. Okay, this is okay. So this is the same same font as for the. So the black letters and the big red letters are from the same font. At least it is a website said so. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These using like the characters that just look the same, like look similar as in English alphabet, and just replace them, and just replacing them. Like in Cyrillic, the thing you wrote is like, well, first off, there is no F like in the Cyrillic alphabet. So I don't know what is it. I would say it's G because G is like F but without the middle line. So it's Diat. Diat, kurde. Sounds like, sounds very, very close like a swear word. In Russian. Okay, so yeah. Let's go back to the sampler and get me. Okay, so I want to get the text here. The little Nina that would. Yes. Get me this. Yes, save. Okay. Now, this one is the regular. Oh, wait, I could get bigger. Wait, go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah, I want big one. Big one. Give me big one. Yes. Okay, maybe not as big one in the sampler. But big enough that I can like take a good screen cap for my shit post. Okay. okay, this one will be, I want to write something funny, like the little Nina that could, featuring Nina Haag as abused by Dead Bees 64. Yeah, oh my god, what, it's like, oh my god, I know you want to write poop, but in Cyrillic it's like rfior, like, yeah. And I say it as someone who knows very little Russian but can read Cyrillic. Okay, so this will be, wait, let me quickly write this, what I want to write here. So it will be featuring there. As abused by, or with new home, with new home. Listen, instead of new art, it will be with new home, with new home by Dead Bees 64. Beautiful. Okay, but. Okay, the little Nina that could. Which one is the bigger one? The later one. This one. Okay. Let's get me this one. Yes. Which looks kind of like. Yeah, which looks kind of like none. You know? But yeah, but it is like, I think in Russian it would be close to Polish. Would it be kupa? I don't know. I need to check what is said in Russian. Okay, so I have these. Let me try and overlay. Okay, I will need to overlay the head. This is like very similar font, but it's very like, this one is okay. Should I use the free transform in hopes to like, okay, I want to make it wide. Okay. Okay, I made it shorter and wider, so at least it would fit the first like row. Oh wait, but no, I cannot fit to this because I need to fit the little Nina that is bigger, because it needs to be like seen on the thumbnail. Yeah, so I need to make it to this size. Isn't it ironic that the little Nina that is so big, while the Nina is so little? Soviet books be like the little comrade who can't. Oh, the little comrade who can't like be like, and then it will be ending in, and then the little comrade was sent on a wonderful resocialization camp in the middle of Siberia. because yeah, this is what would is more likely to happen. Okay, and then I will accept this transformation and duplicate the layer, so I can move the Nina here. Duplicate the layer because I'm using this as an object, meaning that it's not cut out by the what, Nina? By the border of the picture. Yes, thank you, Nina. So yeah. Okay, so let me check. I will save this, you know, just in case I will not like what I did here and I will need to revert back. So let's rasterize that. Eat these. Rasterize. Eat that part. Rasterize. Eat that part. Okay, now I can merge all of these. Now I have edit, convert, brightness to opacity. So now it only has black. Okay, now new layer, clip to the layer below, take the blue color and fill the bucket with it. Okay, and now on this layer, no, wait, no, not yet. Merge with layer below, so now everything is blue. And now use the stroke effect. Black. It looks like this. I think I can do it better when I clean this. But for these, like glorious cursed text, I will use the real fonts. So let me quickly just featuring with new home by for this I will use the real fonts from the sampler. Okay, so featuring with new home by. Okay. Okay, edit, convert brightness to opacity, yes. Now I can move it around. And I will align the size with the width. With the width new. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this is aligned when it comes to the size. So let me move the featuring in here. Okay, new home. Here, okay. And now the okay, select this, copy, paste here, okay, yeah, convert brightness to opacity, yes. Now align the size of the font. think this would be like, okay, maybe 1 pixel shorter. Okay, I think this would be good. Okay. Now, new layer, clip to the layer below. Get the red from here. Editing layer, yes. Merge. And now that piece goes here. Yeah. And my name goes here. Okay. Now we select this. Yes. This can go jaded. Merge these two and move it here. Now question, will it obscure the little Nina? No, little Nina is still little. Okay. Okay, beautiful. It's like, isn't this wonderful? Like, you need to admit, isn't this wonderful? Okay, maybe I will, you know, just for a quick, you know what? I will use the same the same thing here. Listen, I will quickly just trace the line art here for the little Nina. And yes, I kept the little Nina here in the same like style and like derpy 100-yard stare as I did when I drew Banina. And I dressed my little character here the way I usually dress my Sona, and the way I dress my my sim self, which I think is fitting for the theme of the picture. Yeah, little Nina, and yeah, she is bunny. She is like, she does look like Banina, and this was on purpose, you know. This was on purpose. Like this, like T-posing and being like, I don't know what to do. Stubby, you know, stubby limbs, stumpy limbs. Oh my god, next stream on Tuesday. It will be important stream because I need to figure out what I will do for the anniversary comic. Because my comics anniversary is next month. It's literally next month. And I'm like, I have very vague idea on what to do for the for the anniversary. For the anniversary comic, because every year I draw a special celebratory comic, like a little like comic strip, you know, and oh my god. I believe in Binina. Yeah. Okay. This is small Nina. Now let me now I need to fill this 1000 fill. Will it help? It won't help. Crap. I need to disable all the background elements for it to help. Beautiful. Okay. Where is my color sampling? There's my parts of my color sampling. Okay. Is that good enough? Ah! And put it in the strip format, so no one will recognize it if it's not in the square format. Oh my god, this is genius. But oh my god. Beast, like, you have not read my comic yet, but there is a moment where the comic is happening in the hospital in the first chapter, so but no, I need to set it, like, I set usually the anniversary comics, I set in the moment where it's like, now cut, we're going for a break, you know? As if the characters were like self-aware that they're in the comic, reading a script, you know? Stuff like that. So yeah, all the good stuff. I'm sampling the colors from the ref sheet of my Sona. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's give the regular, you know, the regular hair color and skin color in this case. Yeah. Okay. I need to do a little bit of cleanup in here. Okay, let's need this. Yeah. Bring back. And a little bit of cleanup is needed. Because in some places the fill bucket tool is not reaching. But Mina, nobody will know. I will know. So yeah. But can you believe I'm already like 6 years and I'm still in chapter 4? I really want to finish chapter 4 this year. I really do. I was hoping I could do this like at the by the end of like I was really hoping that I will do the chapter 4 in 2025, but oh my god, it was a year. It was really a year, and I don't know why I did not do this. Like, I guess I was like really like overwhelmed. I don't know. Something must have happened. Oh no, I remember what happened. There was the whole like drama in the webcomic sphere, and then my site closed, and I was like, well, where am I going with my comic? And yeah, I must have like through 2025 lost like the steam partially. And yes, I'm making all these plaid by hand. Thank you very much. It's not that much of plaid, so I can deal with it. I can deal with it just fine. No need to worry about my sanity. This thing is long gone. And also, I like to do to mark that this is like flipped, you know, on the left side. So I use a slightly different color because, you know, on printed fabrics, usually one color is more blank and transparent. But look, okay, now only, okay, it's already 10 p.m. I see. But yeah, but I will be finishing this, and it would mean it's like pretty much finished. Which it took me some time. Yeah, let me check that. Yeah, I don't vibe with these. Yeah, I will clean up these letters. Yeah, and everything will be fine. Yeah, I will clean these letters, and everything will be cool. Okay, let me save. I hope you like it. At least I hope you like it so far. So yeah, so thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. Next stream on Tuesday. It's comic making stream, but because it's already March and I need to prepare the anniversary comic, we will be thumbnailing and like thinking what to do for the anniversary comic. I have some ideas, but yeah, I will need your input. So yeah, so thank you all so much for coming, watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. I hope you will stay safe, stay happy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next stream. Goodbye!